Hi everyone, my name is Lucy from Japan and welcome back to my channel. Well, how would you feel if an imperial family member uses his imperial privileges or cheats to enter the school that is above his ability? Today, I'm going to talk about the publication of a research paper by Japan's second in line to the throne, Prince Hisahito. Prince Hisahito is now 17 years old, a second grade in high school, and will be entering university in April 2025. The media reported that he was so intelligent when he entered high school, but the truth was he used the imperial privilege and entered high school. The junior high school he attended and high school he wanted to go to created a limited time system called the partner school system, which was effective only 5 years, to have Hisahito enter high school in the form of a recommendation from his junior high school. I mean, the junior high school he was attending and the high school he wanted to go to were affiliated each other. So many people criticized Hisahito for not taking the same entrance exam as other students and for using the imperial privilege, even though it was reported that Hisahito was very intelligent. Furthermore, when it was reported that Hisahito would go to senior high school at Otsuka University of Tsukuba, it was revealed that the essay he had written in junior high school that had won a second award in an essay contest Hisahito had plagiarized. It is certain that his achievement of winning a second award in the essay contest was used as a point of appeal in his recommendation documents when he entered high school. However, Hisahito did not apologize for a plagiarism in his essay, nor did he decline the award. He did not admit the plagiarism and excused it was an omission of the reference, and he corrected the essay by adding these differences and resubmitted it, and thereby he covered up the plagiarism issue. The city of Kitakyushu, the organization which held the essay contest, also accepted Hisahito's amendment on his essay and did not cancel the award. Kitakyushu City would have canceled the award if the student had been an ordinary junior high school student. But because the student was a member of the imperial family, the city did not cancel the award even though the student cheated. However, it is common knowledge that even a junior high school student's essay is considered plagiarism if the reference is not properly noted. If you admit that someone who says, "Oh, I forgot to note the reference, so I will add it and resubmit it," then everyone can plagiarize as much as they want, and when you are accused, you can use the excuse that you forgot to state the reference. I have talked about the plagiarism of Prince Hisahito several times in my past videos, and the plagiarism issue was also widely reported overseas. If you compare his essay with the plagiarized guidebook, Hisahito's plagiarism is obvious. If Kitakyushu City did not cancel the award and Hisahito did not decline the award, then Prince Akishino, his father, should have contacted to Kitakyushu City to decline the award. However, both Akishino and his son Hisahito pretended to be unaware of it. The behavior of this father and son is not suitable to be the future symbol of Japan. Japanese educational institutions do not treat all students fairly and turn a blind eye to plagiarism and cheating if they are a member of the imperial family. What would the rest of the world think about the fact that the imperial family can enroll in Japan's top high school without taking an exam, even if they do not have the sufficient academic ability? I think it is very unfair. I would be happy if you would leave your opinion in a comment below. Currently, the high school he was admitted to with imperial privilege is senior high school at Otsuka University of Tsukuba, which is one of the most famous high schools in Japan. Every year, about top 20 of students from this high school go to the University of Tokyo, the top academic university in Japan. However, as I mentioned earlier, Hisahito did not enter this high school after passing the same entrance exam as other students, so his actual academic ability cannot be compared to other students. So how will Prince Hisahito enter the University of Tokyo? The actions are already underway to make Hisahito into the University of Tokyo at any cost. The University of Tokyo, which boasts the highest academic standard in Japan, introduced a recommendation-based entrance examination in 2016. Until then, acceptance was determined by the total score of the first examination, which is common nationwide, and the second examination, which is conducted individually by the University of Tokyo, and all students wishing to enter the University of Tokyo had to pass these examinations. However, even though the University of Tokyo has introduced a recommendation entrance examination system, it is never easy, and students are still required to meet very high standards. For example, in the Faculty of Science, students must have won prizes in a Science Olympiad and or the Mathematical Olympiad. So I mean, entering the University of Tokyo by recommendation system will be much harder than passing the standard entrance exam. As Hisahito's actual academic ability is said to be at or below the average level of all high school students in Japan, it is unlikely that he will be able to win a prize at the Science Olympiad or the Mathematical Olympiad. So, I will talk about what he is doing. In last month, Hisahito published a research paper on dragonflies in the form of a joint paper with a leading researcher of this field. The paper is titled Ordinate Fauna of Akasaka Imperial Gardens, Tokyo. Diversity sustained by continuous maintenance. And ordinate fauna means dragonflies. And surprisingly, Hisahito is the first author of the paper. The majority of the paper is written in Japanese, but please see a link to the paper in description below. A research paper was published as part of the National Museum of Nature and Sciences survey of the biota of the Imperial Forest. It may be possible for very intelligent high school students to write this kind of research paper in other countries, but this is very rare case in Japan. What makes the paper very unusual is that it was not written by him alone, but in collaboration with other top researchers like Dr. Takuya Kiyoshi. Therefore, although Hisahito is the lead researcher of this paper, it is quite possible that Dr. Takuya Kiyoshi actually wrote the majority of the paper. No one knows this except the people involved. However, if Hisahito uses the presentation of this paper as an appealing point for his recommendation to enter the University of Tokyo, I think it will be very bad act against other students. I can understand his intelligence if it is really a paper that Hisahito researched by himself for many years, and he himself made a presentation in front of the people explaining about his research result. But how can we know Hisahito's academic ability from a paper that was written together with the participation of the famous dragonfly researchers? And actually, Dr. Takuya Kiyoshi made a presentation about this paper. And I think it will be an abuse of imperial privilege when Hisahito can easily collaborate with a leading Japanese dragonfly researcher in order to pretend to be smart. Also, the research area of this paper is the Akasaka Imperial Gardens, and the Akasaka Imperial Garden is a huge area where the imperial family lives, and no one other than the imperial family is allowed to enter the area without permission. Therefore, although it is a center of a metropolitan Tokyo, it is still rich in nature, and it is not possible for ordinary students to conduct research in such a special place. So I would say Hisahito also using his imperial privileges in paper in two ways: in collaboration with a leading Japanese dragonfly researcher, and in the fact that the research site is Akasaka Imperial Gardens. He is said to be interested in rice cultivation at the same time, and although his 16th birthday video showed him steering a rice field, it did not seem from the video that he was interested in rice cultivation. However, I believe that there is a possibility that some kind of research paper will be published in Hisahito's name regarding rice cultivation in the near future. In addition, the Faculty of Agriculture at the University of Tokyo, where Hisahito is currently planning to enter, had a major renovation in 2020. It is said that this construction is for Hisahito's acceptance, and that nearly twice as much money as before was donated to make this renovation work possible. Some people suspect that this donation came from Prince Akishino secretly to make the University of Tokyo accept Hisahito's entrance. In my opinion, I am against the imperial family using such an imperial privilege to enter University of Tokyo. And what he should do is to stop using imperial privileges and stop cheating and study hard to make himself smart enough. I hope that the University of Tokyo will not accept students who use this kind of imperial privilege, and that even if they are a member of the imperial family, they will be treated equally with other students, and that they will be accepted based on the total score of the two examinations, just like ordinary students. That's all I'd like to say today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like the video. And if you want to know more truths of Japanese imperial family, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.